The head of British forces in the South Atlantic has urged the men and women under his command to get a sense of their mission by talking to Falkland Islanders who, 30 years ago, were under the fourth day of armed occupation. As Buenos Aires ramps up the rhetoric, Brigadier Bill Aldridge told Forces News no one should regard a posting there as being sent to an operational backwater. Geoff Meade reports from the main UK base.
Britain's answer to another attempt to seize this land, 30 miles west of Stanley, a military complex that's grown as big as the island's capital. Some 2,000 forces and civilians are based at Mount Pleasant, and while there's bleak beauty aplenty for those who want to explore, inside facilities are as good as any garrisons, all linked by a record half-mile corridor, reputedly longest in the world, welcome shelter from the wind and rain. It costs some £70 million a year to run this place, expensive enough at times of cutbacks. But there are those who fear that Argentina's new stridency means even that might not prove deterrent enough. Although the latest Type 45 warships heading for the region and RAF Typhoons provide daunting air defence, Britain has no strike carrier and much smaller forces than in 1982.
We're not about to hand these islands over to anybody. My mission is one to deter any military aggression against these, the Falkland Islands, South Georgia or the South Sandwich Islands. If that fails, then we've got enough capability here to ensure that we're not going to be in the position of having to even consider retaking them.
With most under his command not even born when the Falklands fell, the Brigadier urges his troops to find out firsthand why their posting should not be regarded as a backwater.
There is rhetoric coming from 300 miles across the sea here. That's a hell of a lot closer than the United Kingdom is. That focuses the mind. And as I said earlier, if people really need to know why they're here, they just need to go and talk to the locals.
Private Liam Parker and his RAF firefighter brother Steve, who happen to be serving here together, say the talk around camp's already of what happened here 30 years ago.
Makes you think about what they had to deal with back then and what we deal with now, and difference in training and stuff like that, and equipment given to the soldiers.
I think it just opens your eyes really, and brings it home what happened all those years ago.
Appetites have been sharpened by the effort of repeatedly practising defending a place nearly lost last time through lack of vigilance. A study recently suggested that the base would have to hold out for a week before help arrived. Geoff Meade, Forces News, the Falklands.